big dungeon. Okay. Probably a keeper, it's a male. Check it out. Woohoo. See how the loop's got this guy there. One loop right there on that one leg. Yes, we did it. Yeah. Well, let's see if it's 5 3/4. See how fast they pull this out, because there's usually a couple of crabs on there by the time you pull it up, and they're fighting over this and pulling at that squid. And but just the ones that get caught in these things here, the ones that get their legs caught right there, those are the ones you bring home. These wires have gotten bent as I was using it today, and look at that. That just shows you how powerful the claws are on these guys. So we're gonna have to switch this one out with a new one. Look at that. That is way crab snare. I found the other one I had, so I actually came out here with 3 crab snares, which I just might go through. Here's the one that I was using on the pier for that last video, the rock crab catch and cook. Looks like we're gonna have another one of those today, but anyways, this one's still good, so we are gonna use this one. And then there's not too many waves like this today, but check this one out. Nice. If you're out there surfing today, it's a long it's a long wait between sets, but there are a few out there, just a few and far between. It's 2:20 right now, and starting to get a taste of those winds that are supposed to kick up to being about 10 miles an hour. One of the reasons why I moved the camera over here is because you got this big rock over here to the right of the camera. It's blocking the wind. Alright, time to pull this one in regardless of any movement and all that kind of stuff. It's been there for so long. And if they took all my bait, that was a good sign. That means there are tons of crabs out there. I didn't want to wait that long, but I'll change some of my clothes. But no, they didn't. So, yeah, crabs have taken a break from eating. Oh, it's about 2 hours past the high tide. That means it's time to try to catch a striped perch. Let's do that. Put this to the side for a little bit. I'm modifying sabiki. We got 4 hooks up at the top. We got this area near the bottom here for the kelp and all that. There's a lot of weeds in this area, so you got to know where to throw it. But took it and took the body, the tube part of the squid, and just chopped it in little pieces. This might be a little more visible than those legs I had on there earlier. A little more visible, bigger target, bigger chance that they'll, you know, miss hitting the hook, but everything has its pluses and minuses, and that's what it looks like. Probably more scent too, because there's still some of the inside of the squid popping out of that. And that all smells good to the fish, so. Okay, so I did my own little check of the water here, a couple of hours past the high tide. Squid, not the greatest perch bait. I don't even think striper know what squid are, but you know, type of bait, nothing, no kind of bite at all. The one bite that I got, it turned out that was a little crab. Just absolutely nothing, which explains why there's no more fishermen out here. There was about, at one point there was about 15 to 20 fishermen out on the beach, and right now there's absolutely nobody, because fish just aren't here right now, at least today. Maybe they'll be here tomorrow, you never know. But we're going to put the crab snare back on and pull up a few more crabs, and then I think we'll get out of here by 5 o'clock. I was just over there changing the water out in my buckets, keeping those crab fresh. There's always the risk though that you drop your bucket in, or you slip and fall and, you know, hurt yourself. But those crabs are all still alive right now, because I keep changing out the water every 45 minutes or so. That took me about 10 or 15 minutes, so I just need to pull this one in at this point. There is something on there. Oh yeah. It stays on there. Nice rock crab. Wow. This is rock crab heaven today. What is that? Number 7? Keeper number 7. It's a male. It's probably about 6 inches long. Check that out. These guys are prepared to fight. They've got strong claws. You don't want to get bit by one of these guys. Well, not bit, but clawed, I should say. Wow, this guy's doing that Lizard King deal. Well, you look at those claws there. Rock crab heaven. Rock crab alley. Rock crab, rock crab. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. This one's just a little under 5 3/4. It's a male. And you can see right there a little bit of squid he's been trying to eat. Interesting. I did that and he closed it up. Not that he's smart, it's all just survival. Okay, line is moving again. There's just no end to the crabs here today. That is good news for me. I certainly enjoyed this day. Tiny Dungy. Don't need to measure this one. It's a female. It's about 4 inches across. I think there might have been another one on there, but it didn't get tangled up in the slip knots here. Just this one. Well, the low tide is until about 6 or 7, but I got about an hour and a half. I'm going to pull out of here. It's already about 3 feet lower than it was a couple of hours ago. And good thing is on the way out, I'll be able to just go right through this way here. It'll be even lower than it is now. Right now, it's just a couple of feet deep there, which is nice because I got to carry these big buckets full of crabs, which I'm keeping alive simply by changing the water. Yeah. Well, the last 4 or 5 times I pulled it, nothing was really going on. And we're getting closer to the low tide. And, I've got waders, and I've mentioned before that sometimes you can pull the crabs right out of on the low tide, especially. You can pull them right off the, well, where it's super shallow. We got a big shelf here that you can just walk through, a couple of feet deep. So I think I want to do that. The rest of this squid I'll just donate it to the cause and give it to the crabs that are out there. And we'll pack everything up and then we'll check out the shallows. See if perhaps we can pick up a couple of crabs by hand. What those crabs are doing to these things. All the more reason to bring a pair of pliers with you. See, I got my pliers right over there. If you do come crabbing, I mean, every fisherman should carry a pair of pliers. They come in handy for a lot of things, but all the more reason to, you kind of bend these back by your hand or whatever, but yeah, they do some damage to these. Looking for low tide crabs. Now they hear you coming, they see you coming, they're not stupid. They know you're a lot bigger than they are, so they're gonna get out of your way. Let's see. Oh, see how that clears up there when it goes back? Okay, where was that guy we saw? We saw a guy running this way. But he saw me, he heard me, and saw me, and he just took off like a gun. See if we can catch back up with him. Oh, here's one. Now, this guy's burying himself in the sand here. Okay, yeah. See, right there. Right there. Right there is a crab. And see how they disappear like that? Remember that part in Kung Fu where the grasshopper had to walk lightly across the rice paper without leaving a trace? That's kind of what you want to do when you're trying to get crab in the shallows like this, because they will see you coming. Something rolling around down there. There's a couple of sand crabs, dead sand crabs rolling across the sand there. But I think you get the picture here, but I haven't shown you exactly how it's done. The key is when they go under the sand, you got to remember the exact spot they went into, because they are completely camouflaged when they get under that sand. You will not see a trace of them. So that's the key, is watching them go into the sand, and then just keep your eye right on the target until it's nice and clear, and you can go in there and grab it. If you push down on their back, that'll keep them from biting you. But if they feel you coming, well, they're gonna start digging down even deeper. That is beautiful, isn't it? So that's where we were, right there. You gotta watch it. Like, you gotta keep an eye on out there, because every once in a while a swell much bigger will come and you might go swimming. I don't think anything in During this kind of a swell, it's gonna kill you, but get you wet. Wetter than you want to be. Right there. See, there he is. Okay. Okay, now remember grasshopper, rice paper. Okay. This one's definitely too small, but I just want to show you how you get it. Okay, he's moving. He's moving. Okay. The water would just pull back now. The water retracting will distract this crab. Okay, he's going for it. He's going down. There we are. There we go. There it is. There it is. It's good to have gloves on too. But grab those back legs and you can catch yourself crabs by hand. This is obviously too small, missing a claw. This one's not in good shape here. This one needs to eat up and get better. See? So that's what they look like under the water. You see, now he sees me. Now he sees me. Or she sees me. Now she sees me. All right? And there she goes. All right? They can move pretty fast. But when they feel, I don't know why she's not ducking down into the sand at this point. She'll probably get a certain distance away and then figure, okay, now I can hide. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going through her mind right now. Okay, so this is how we had to pack them up. But as you can see, they are still very alive. Okay? And that is good. That is good. Okay. See, I don't want to put all that sand in the sink. Okay, so let's go fill these buckets up with water. This should be good enough right here. Okay, so here we go. Got the fresh oxygenated water back in there. And you can see they're all very much alive still. I'll let them get one last good breath here. And then we'll head back to the truck. You know, I'm always talking about how the sand crabs, as the water washes back, watch this. See all these sand crabs? See where the sand crabs go? Right into the trench here. And that's where, and the perch are here. They're not, obviously they're not here today. But when the perch are here, that's what they're waiting for. The traction, all these sand crabs coming loose here. And watch them. See that? And where are they going? Right there into the trench. Kind of a big swath of water there. Now watch that. Watch the sand crabs. See them? You see all the sand crabs in there? Watch, they roll right back down into the trench here. Sand crabs are rolling. They're losing their footing, like I'm always saying. And boom. Okay, this one's going to be even better. Look at it. You see this? This is going to give us some. It's going to bring us some. Okay. Sand crabs. That is insane. I'm getting pretty close and pretty good footage here. Okay, let's see. Just look for like a nice little chunk of water like that right there. See that? Now that's going to come back. We'll wash some guys back down into the trench here. Sand crabs. See, the perch are pretty smart. They know these sand crabs, they're always here. So they're hungry. Here comes a pretty big one. Alright, let's watch the rollback of this. Okay. There it goes. Now as it comes back, watch the sand crabs. See all those little brown things there, those are all sand crabs. And I think that's enough sand crab footage for now. So let's see, we got 7 rock crab. Mostly male, mostly over 6 inches, or somewhere around the neighborhoods of 6 inches, and 2 dungees, both keeper size. So that's a pretty good day crabbing. Gonna go home now. I just had myself a in my Fisherman's Reserve here in my rig. I keep some. Well, I kept some smoked clams, and they're gone now. I ate those pretty quickly. Those should hit the system pretty good. Believe it or not, clams are actually, according to the label on the package, 25% of the clam is carbohydrate, probably because they're vegetarians, and a big part of what you are eating is their stomach. So that should hit my system any minute now. Either that or I'll pass out and drive off the highway. Okay, I think we're going to put these two together at the same time, since the male does not want to let the female go. There we go. Pretty much in the neighborhood of about 6 inches or more, and they're all still alive. Down there is still trying to live. That's amazing.